Yesterday, while waiting on a computer help desk in the Philippines, I decided to go through some of this stuff around this computer. After a few minutes, I came across a letter in my own handwriting dated 1971. I had written it to my sister Pearl. We'll need to get a little background here. In 1971, I had been in the Air Force for 16 years, and I knew I was going to retire at about 20 years. I wanted to get away from the Air Force base and make a smooth transition back to civilian life. After discussing it with Louise, I applied and was selected to be an Air Force recruiter. Since the Air Force gave me some options as to where we would move to, we finally settled on Oklahoma City. We wanted a place with a stable population where the chance that future husbands might not move our daughters away from us. My training for the new job started August the 17th, 1971 in San Antonio. With this all settled, and the Air Force then offered me a temporary assignment to the 15th Air Force, March Air Force Base, California. I would work as a consultant to the Planning Commission to end the Armed Forces Draft and to make a smooth transition for the Air Force to an all-volunteer force. It sounded like a nice family trip to us, and so we set out off for the West Coast in a brand new Pontiac attached to a travel trailer with the dog, bicycles, dad, mom, kids, and most of the other stuff we thought we might need. On arrival, after being out of communication with the world for 3 days, of course there were no cell phones or iPads, etc. then, I was told to call home to Indiana. My niece Joyce Hoke and her husband Dave had suffered a terrible demise while on a family outing. This left their 3 small daughters without parents. This letter to my sister was my response. Pearl had sent the letter on to my niece Judy Malone to read. Judy had mailed it back to me in a letter postmarked September the 15th, 2003. And here I am reading it 42 years later. I've typed it out since I couldn't read my handwriting from 1971. Dear Pearl, July the 18th, 1971. Well, we've got 10 more days here in Riverside and then to Grand Junction, Colorado for a few days to see Louise's sister, and then on to Wichita. It's been a pretty good vacation, but we wouldn't want to live here. We finally found a 2-bedroom house to rent for $160 a month, and really fortunate to get it. At any rate, it got us off the street and out of that travel trailer. The girls are washing the car, and Lou is crocheting on a lazy Sunday afternoon. Boy, have we got put a lot of puzzles together, and we've done other simple things since we've been here. Of course, the girls left all their friends back in Wichita, and all the TV shows are reruns, so they've been somewhat at odds. I must admit that Lou and I have been a little homesick too. It looks like I'll come to Clinton on August the 6th, just for the weekend. We hope to be back in Wichita on August the 2nd, and I have to spend a week getting ready to go to Texas. I've got to be in San Antonio August the 17th for a 2-month school. We will then move to Oklahoma City to finish my Air Force career. I'll be an Air Force recruiter. We haven't decided yet when the whole family will make the move. I'd kind of like to wait until the middle of the school term, but that's a long time to be separated. I'll have to report to Oklahoma City about the last of October. How are the girls? What do you say or do? I'm sorry, Pearl. I just don't know. I've been sitting here watching hours outside and decide I'm a weak man where they are concerned. Lou knows it and has to push me occasionally to mete out paternal discipline. If I'm lucky, they won't recognize this and take advantage of me. Fat chance. At any rate, we decided that we want to get to know your girls better. And maybe we can work it out where they can spend some summer vacations with us, if everyone agrees, of course. Well, barring any bad luck, I'll see you late on August the 6th. Love, Dale. P.S. Don't send any mail here. And my niece Judy enclosed this letter in the letter that she wrote 2003 on September the 15th. She wrote, Dear Dale, I'm in the process of cleaning out. I'm moving. I've saved everything for years, every letter, every card. I found another box full of memories, and in it was this letter to Mother from you. She must have sent it to me to get me caught up on where you are and what you're doing. True to form, I kept it. It was right after the horror of losing Joyce and Dave. Since it's hurting, I'm sending it back to you. I love the testimony in it as to what your girls mean to you. You too lost your parents as a young child. I pray every day for the young ones in our family that they will live to raise their precious children. Hope to see you October the 25th. Love, Judy. It's eerie how decisions and events shape the way our lives play out. When I think about all the people and these circumstances it boggles my mind. And it makes me wonder what life is all about. It is fascinating if you pay attention.